Hello everyone, greetings from Yorkville University. My name is Vinayak Sharma and I represent Yorkville University in India. I'm here to discuss with you about Yorkville University, what Yorkville University is all about, where we have our campuses, and what exactly are the core values of Yorkville University, what kind of programs do we have, what we are doing in the current COVID-19 scenario to support students. So for all you students who have recently done your grade 12th or have basically completed a diploma of 3 years after class 10th, please stay tuned in so that we can help you know more about Yorkville University. So without much ado, let's start off. The vision and mission of Yorkville University is to empower every individual with the best quality education that they deserve. So for the same reason, we give out $10,000 worth of scholarship to each and every student. So we believe at Yorkville that it is your path that you carve at Yorkville University to achieve your purpose, and it is your university on the whole. So that sense of ownership is definitely there with the faculty for students, and we believe in providing you 360-degree solutions when you're there at Yorkville University. So what today's agenda for me being here is that why students should choose Yorkville University, the demographics of Yorkville University, the student life overall in Canada and at Yorkville University, the best points of Yorkville University, as well as the programs that we have at Yorkville and their requirements. I'll also be discussing you with some frequently asked question that students generally have. So all in all, it is going to be quite a fruitful session for all you students who've recently completed grade 12th or have done a diploma after 10th. So why Yorkville University? Basically, we give you an opportunity to study in the best cities of Canada, that is Vancouver and Toronto. We have our campus in New Brunswick, Vancouver, and in Concord, in Toronto. So all in all, it is a great value proposition for you to study in these big cities where there is so much exposure for students. We give out scholarship to each and every student. So every student applying to Yorkville University gets $10,000 worth of scholarship. Apart from that, we have a competitive fee structure at Yorkville. So just to give you an idea about that, you can complete your bachelor's degree in as low as $57,500. The complete bachelor's degree, the entire bachelor's degree has a tuition fee of $57,500. If I have to talk about the opportunities you get an opportunity to complete your bachelor's degree in 2.5 to 3 years. So you complete your bachelor's degree in 2 years and 6 months. How? I'll tell you. We have 10 terms in a bachelor's degree at Yorkville. So rather than having 3 terms in 1 year, we have 4 terms in 1 year at Yorkville University. So you can study for 4 terms. We have 4 intakes in 1 year, so you can study 4 terms in 1 year. So if you complete 4 terms in the first year, you complete 4 terms again in the second year, and in the third year, you just left with 2 terms to complete, and you complete your bachelor's degree in 2.5 years. If at all you want to take a break between your terms, still, if in the first year you study for 3 terms and you take 1 term off, you work full time, you gather money, and you explore Canada, you get time to enjoy your holidays as well. In the second year, you come back again and study 3 terms, take again 1 term off, and in the third year, you complete all the remaining 4 terms. Still, you complete your bachelor's degree in 3 years. But that doesn't mean that it is a rule that you have to complete it in 2.5 to 3 years. While going from here, you get a visa of up to 4 years. So your visa of for 4 years, your study visa, so you can complete your degree in anywhere up to 4 years. So either you can complete it in 2.5 years, 3 years, or up to 4 years. The fee structure would remain the same. Apart from that, we accept IELTS, PT, TOEFL, Duolingo, all the taken IELTS, you've not taken PT, you can still apply to Yorkville University and get a conditional offer letter on the basis of your grade 12 scores or your diploma scores. So any student currently who's not taken IELTS can still apply to Yorkville University. We'll give you an offer letter within 4 to 5 working days, and it's all in all a great value proposition for students. In the COVID-19 scenario, we have actually waived off the application fee as well. So you do not need to pay anything to get an offer letter, to get a conditional offer letter or a regular offer letter at Yorkville University. So you just you're going to get a conditional offer letter as well. Apart from that, every student gets a post-study work permit at Yorkville University. So once you graduate, you get post-study work permit of up to 3 years. And if I have to discuss the demographics at Yorkville University, so we at Yorkville have comprehensive state-of-the-art campuses at New Brunswick, Vancouver, and at Concord, Toronto. So we are at the two beautiful cities, the best cities in Canada, I would say, where the minimum wage rate is quite high, and there are in the best cities of Canada, and the fee structure is also quite economical. Just to compare, if you're going to do a diploma in anywhere close to Vancouver or Toronto, you'll actually be spending around $40,000 to $45,000 for that 2 years diploma. Here we give you an opportunity to complete your bachelor's degree in 2.5 years by just spending $10,000 to $12,000 more. So all in all, it's a great value proposition for all you students who are looking forward to settling in Canada, because a bachelor's degree definitely gets you more points for PR and gets you a better job opportunity and gets you a higher pay package as well. So just think about where your opportunities well and then decide. Apart from that, I'll also like to discuss in the demographics of Yorkville University that we have international students from more than 70 countries successfully studying at Yorkville University. And about Indian students, we have more than 2,000 students away from home. So the second year students definitely go ahead and help the first year students. We have student mentorship program as well at Yorkville University. Apart from that, we have an international team that is just there to help the international students to settle in Canada. Apart from that, there's a lot of support that comes in from our international team as well as the student mentors. So we are located in the best scenic locations of Canada, that is Vancouver and Toronto, the campus being at New Brunswick, New Westminster. And apart from that, the student life, if I talk about in Yorkville University, we have an international student population of more than 2,500 students, out of which 2,000 students are from India. So it gives a great upper edge to Indian students in terms of being there at Yorkville University. We have a wide variety of homestay options also available, which we've partnered with to help our students to be to lead a very healthy and helpful life at Yorkville University and in Canada as well. So in both New Westminster and Concord, Toronto, it is not that difficult to find a job. So all in all, it is a great opportunity for students to basically get a job in these cities, and be it a part-time job or a full-time job. So all in all, it is quite easy for students to get a job because these are big cities and the number of job opportunities are very big. It's quite a huge job market that we have in both these cities. Apart from this, we also focus on having small class sizes at Yorkville University so that you don't feel out of place when you want to clear your doubts. So we have students, 15 to 20 students in each classroom, so that there's good networking happening. Students and the peers also know their students, and the lecturers know students very well, and likewise for the students to know the lecturers quite well. So now I'll come to the best points of Yorkville University. We at Yorkville accept all state boards, be it National Open School, any state board, NWAC, GED, anybody who's done a 3 years diploma, 10th, even somebody who has a gap of up to 5 years can still apply to Yorkville University. So if you've possibly graduated from your diploma in 2016 or 17, or you've cleared your class 12th, say grade 12th in 2016 or 17, you can still apply to Yorkville University. We'll give you an offer letter, no questions asked, and you'll get an offer. For students who've already taken their IELTS test, we require an overall band score of 6 bands, no band less than 5.5. In terms of PT, in our Vancouver campus, we require an overall score of 58. For our Toronto campus, we require a PT overall score of 55. So the individual module scores, they don't matter. So in PT, we just require 58 for Vancouver campus and 55 for Toronto overall. And in Duolingo, we accept applications Even if currently in the COVID-19 scenario you've not taken your English language test, it is absolutely no problem. You've not taken IELTS, you've not done PTE, no problem at all. You can still apply for a conditional offer letter on the basis of your grade 12 scores and be a successful student at Yorkville University. You'll get an offer letter within 4 to 5 days. And when the lockdown is lifted, you can take your IELTS test and submit your IELTS results with us. The minimum band score required is, again, I'd like to brush up. It's 6 bands overall, no band less than 5.5. So the location is the best part at Yorkville University, and we are quite reachable in terms of public transport and other ways of transport as well. We have affordable tuition rates. So if I have to talk about the tuition rates, the minimum tuition rate for the entire bachelor's degree is 57. Hours is quite easy at Yorkville University because you are just required to attend classes for 2 days in a week. You have 5 days to yourself, and in those 5 days, you can actually do self study, you can work, you can have a great work life balance, you can distribute these 20 hours across 5 days in a week, and apart from that, you just need to come to the university for 2 days a week. Now, I'll come to the programs that we have at Yorkville University. So, we have the Bachelor of Business Administration degree at Yorkville University. We have this program for all streams, be it a student from medical or non-medical, arts or commerce. We have a program for you. So just to discuss that, we have the Journal BBA for commerce students. Then we have the Accounting Specialization BBA, again for commerce students. We also have the Energy Management Specialization BBA, which is there for students who've taken medical in grade 12th. So anybody with physics, chemistry, biology can apply to Energy Management Specialization. Apart from that, we have the Project Management Specialization for our non-medical students and commerce students. We also have Supply Chain Management Specialization for our commerce students, art students, and non-medical students. Anybody who's done a 3 years diploma can apply to any of these bachelor degrees, any of the BBA degrees you feel like. Apart from that, to discuss more about the fee structure of this program, the fee structure for BBA is $67,500. If we reduce the $10,000 scholarship that every student gets, it turns around to be around say $57,500. That is the entire fee structure for the complete BBA degree that you do in Yorkville. As a student from India, you will have to deposit $17,250 as the first year tuition deposit while going from here. And if I have to talk about the other program that is available at Yorkville University, it is a professional degree program called the Bachelor of Interior Design degree. And this degree is not just another nobody's left behind, nobody's lagged behind in this professional degree, and you get an opportunity of having a pay package of around $60,000 to $70,000 once you graduate from Yorkville University. So it's a great opportunity for students from arts and non-medical background to be a student at Yorkville University for Bachelor of Interior Design degree. And if I have to talk about the fee structure for this program, the fee structure basically is $86,625, and after reducing $10,000 worth of scholarship that every student gets, the effective fee structure University. So all in all, both these programs are great programs. They are industry ready, and the moment you're out there in the job market, you're picked up quite easily. And I would also like to discuss in a bit of a detail that why study at Yorkville University. So Yorkville gives you a basic parameter of facilitating the part-time work you get 20 hours to work part time. So you have to attend the university for 2 days in a week. We've designed the curriculum in such a way, the timetable is distributed in such a way that you do not have to spend the entire week in the university. Your classes are distributed in those 2 days that you spend in a week, and you have 5 days to yourself. So you can very well work, you can have a great work life balance, you can for the new country that you're moving to. So it helps you facilitate the time 20 hours of work. And we have accelerated degrees. So the 4 years bachelor's degree can be completed in 2.5 to 3 years. But it is again not a hard and fast rule. You can definitely continue to study up to 4 years in Yorkville University without paying anything extra. And we also make sure that all the students graduating from Yorkville University get a post-study work permit, a postgraduate work permit of up to 3 years. It is a great PR pathway because when you do a bachelor's degree in Canada, you get more points for PR, you get a better paying job, you get a good salary package, and it's a win-win situation for students. We have year-round start dates. We have 4 intakes in 1 year, that is January, April, July, and October. The next available intake is July 2020, and you can definitely go ahead and apply for July 2020 right now. We have some seats left, and your offer letter would be valid for the next 2 intakes. So it would be valid for July as well as October intake. You absolutely do not need to worry. We're pretty positive that in 2 months the situation university. Apart from that, we provide student assistance in terms of tutoring support and writing lab facilities. And both these facilities are provided to students. For example, if a student needs English for academic purposes training or English as a second language training, we provide that to our students free of charge. We do not charge anything. We want you to excel, and we don't want you to be left behind because of any reason whatsoever. Apart from that, we also have small classes at Yorkville University so that networking is possible and students don't feel out of place while asking their doubts. We have experienced faculty who are doctorate degree holders, all of them are PhDs, and they really help students shape their careers. Now I'll come to the requirements. To apply to Yorkville University, we require in grade 10th a minimum 50%, that is overall aggregate percentage has to be 50% or above the overall percentage to apply to Yorkville University. We even accept PT, Duolingo, TOEFL, all English language tests. But currently in the COVID-19 scenario, even if you've not taken any of this test, you can still apply to Yorkville University and get a conditional offer letter within 4 to 5 days. Our team in India is working, our team back home in Canada is working. So you don't need to wait until the lockdown is over. You can still go ahead and apply and get a conditional offer letter and take your IELTS test once the lockdown is lifted, and you can go ahead and take your IELTS test. But your procedure to apply would not be stuck anywhere. Now I would like to quickly discuss some frequently asked questions that the students generally have. So students generally ask us that what is the tuition deposit required for a student going to study from India. So for Bachelor of Business Administration degree, I would like to tell you people that $17,250 is what is required. The first year tuition fee is what is required for student. The student to pay around $19,158 to be a successful student at Yorkville University, plus the GIC in both the cases. So this really helps you to strengthen your visa application, because one thing is that you're going to a reputable institution like Yorkville University. Apart from that, you're giving out the 1 year fee, you're paying the 1 year fee, you've already paid your GIC, you're going to do a bachelor's degree program. So all this really helps you to get your visa quite easily. Apart from that, we also are asked sometimes by the students that will I get a post-study work permit? Yes, definitely. You'll get a postgraduate work permit of up to 3 years once you graduate from Yorkville University. Students also generally ask us, is it okay to have a study gap. Yes, it is definitely okay to have a study gap of up to 5 years. You can go ahead and apply to Yorkville University. We will give you an offer letter, no questions asked, and you can process your application with Yorkville University with the help of your the team of Simran basically, or Simran's been very helpful in giving us students, and it's a great opportunity that we have here, that has been given to us. So it's all in all a great value proposition for you to be applying to Yorkville University, I would say. With You can definitely get in touch with Team Your Nice Trip to process your application and make your career a great success. I would like to mention here a special thanks to Miss Simran for organizing this, and a special thanks goes out to your me an opportunity to interact with you all, and apart from this, discuss all sorts of things with you people. So again, to brush up, students also sometimes ask us that how and when will I get the scholarship. So every student at Yorkville University gets $10,000 worth of scholarship. So you don't need to apply for it, you don't need to have anything eligibility criteria or anything. Every student is eligible for this $10,000 scholarship, and you can start using it from the very first year. It is equally divided into all the 3-4 years you spend at Yorkville University. It's equally divided. So we have 10 terms at Yorkville University in a bachelor's degree, and this $10,000 is divided into 10 terms. So every term you get $1,000 waived off from your tuition fee right from the first term, that is your first year. So you just do not need to worry, it is pre-applied, and you would get this $10,000 worth of scholarship, which will help you to save around 5.5 lakh rupees. So all in all, it is a great opportunity for all you students to apply to Yorkville University and make your career a great success. I would again like to thank Team Your Nice Trip, especially Miss Simran, for giving me this opportunity to interact with you all. Thank you so much. Take care, stay blessed, stay indoors, and apply to Yorkville University, because you currently have the chance, and you can save a lot of money by saving on the application fee, and you can get conditional offer letter as well. So hoping to see you at Yorkville University. Thank you so much. Take care.